Okay, it's not for just the kiddos, but it's back to school time for us as well. Now I have John Schaeffer. You know John from the Resource Center. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Okay, you got to take us back to school and let people know what you do here.
Well, I've been seeing all these people at Walmart getting all their school supplies, and I think the supply list gets a lot bigger than when we were in school. It's getting crazy. I think I saw someone's hand sanitizer, 4 boxes of Kleenexes, 20 boxes of crayons. So you have to have a lot more. So that got me thinking about, let's talk about back to the basics. So kind of what I do here at the Resource Center, I insure auto, home, boats, renters insurance, landlords, condos. I do a lot of Airbnbs, like Verbos. And also, I get a lot of people now that they get their boats, they're storing them like at Kimberlin City at the dry rack or on a boat, as far as the lifts. Now, they have to have a certain kind of insurance there. They want you to have $1 million general liability. Or an umbrella. So I've got a couple of boat companies. Safeco's one. I can put that boat in there and do that $1 million liability.
Okay. So what you've done so far is, if I'm trying to do this, I'm just as confused as can be. But that's why you come here. It's all about keeping it safer with Schaeffer.
That's right. That's what I try to do. And the other thing that we do here too is just really get your information, analyze what you have. I make suggestions on, making sure to keep you safer with Schaeffer. And then making sure we don't have any loopholes or, anymore in this day and age, people want to sue you for something to get the upper hand. So what I do is protect yourself, and making sure you don't get sued. So the background, I've been an insurance agent here since 2015. Before that, I did retail as a district manager for Eddie Bauer, plenty of customer service, and my background is just extensive in that area. And then just what I try to do is just get that human bond between the customer and myself, just like you're my friend. I want to make sure and protect you just like you're a buddy.
Well, that's kind of what sets you apart from others. When you talk about an independent agent, such as yourself, it's the connection that you can make. You're not talking to someone that's across the country.
That's right. And I do have a lot of customers. I tell them, like, hey, if you want to go somewhere else, like an internet or online company, you're talking to a guy in a cubicle that may make minimum wage, may make $80 an hour. He has no care about your policy. I'm bought into you and your policy here. I care about you and how we can protect you. But if you're talking to someone online, it's just like if you had your phone company and you call and be like, you talk to some random dude, you're not going to get the same random dude when you call up.
Well, the truth is, if it comes down to it, I can go eyeball to eyeball with you if I'm one of your clients.
That's right. And so a few companies I represent is Foremost. It's a farmer's brand. Safeco Liberty Mutual is another company. Travelers that we have here. Auto Owners, great company. That's who I've got my insurance with. We also have Geico we brought on this last fall. It's a great company too. Progressive, everybody's old Progressive and Flow. So, and I also write classic cars. So if you've got your old classic car, Chevelle, Camaro, or old school. The other day I wrote a 1939 Ford that I had to look up on the internet to see. And it was a 5-window coupe, so it was kind of cool. So that's some of the companies.
This is what makes you different also. You have all of these companies that kind of are at your fingertips. And you know the details. I don't have to go around calling this one and then call this one, and that you take care of all of that.
That's right. Me. So one thing I do is, I work here at the Resource Center Insurance, which I'm an umbrella underneath them. Safer with Schaeffer. So, if you can always get a hold of me, you can look me up on the internet, Safer with Schaeffer. We've got a great website there. I also have a great insurance team that works for me here. I've got a couple great guys that help me quote, take service calls, take payments. You can also talk to myself. But we've got a great team here. It's family owned, and we're all like one great big family here.
And that's what it's all about, because, yes, Safer with Schaeffer, but behind you, so many people that make things work the right way for your clients.
That's right. So my client philosophy here, expert claim service. I can walk you through a claim. If you say, call me, John, hey, a tree fell on my fence. Okay, we need to look at your deductible. I'm going to guide you through your claim. If you have problems with your claim, I can call the adjuster, get involved, kind of be that guy in the headlock and just, get that claims adjuster.
The whole difference there is you call and I can go, John, hey.
Yeah.
Not figure out who I talked to last time, or even if I can get a hold of that person ever again. So it's the personal service that really sets it above others.
You have a direct contact with me and my staff, and we're local and then community focused here at the Resource Center. We try to, we're involved in different things like blood drives, helping schools out. So we try to be in the community.
People want to get a hold of you. They want to know more of what you have to offer. How do they do that?
So you can either get out your flip phone, is what I say. Call 417-766-4689. Yeah. Or you can look us up on the World Wide Web at Safer with Schaeffer. And there's also a QR code you can scan.
Yeah. And he's right here. I mean, you can talk to John Schaeffer. That's the way, all of what we talked about, that you keep it safer with Schaeffer.